He's brash. He's bold. And he takes no prisoners, except for Moltar and Zorak.
Hey, how you doing?
This ray has your name on it, but only if your name is Destructo. Peter Destructo.
His name?
Space Ghost.
Yes, he's Space Ghost, and he's your new Worldwide Marketing Tool 2000. When it comes to your product or business, he's your space-age pack horse.
Saddle me up and ride me into the future.
Hi, I'm David Caldwell. Get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Space Ghost 2000, rocketing into the future.
What's up, Space Ghost? I've been a fan of yours since about 1966, remember?
1966.
1966.
Those four numerals, placed sequentially, still look the same.
Chuck, do you use the ointment?
Zorak!
This program brought to you by Lunchables Fun Packs. Lunchables, make fun of lunch. This is a Cartoon Campaign 2000 Election Day update. Now from Cartoon Campaign headquarters in Washington, here's Bruce Taylor.
We have a 37th place finish for you now. Finishing at number 37 is Hong Kong Phooey. The karate-chopping K9 had hoped to win the voters over with his promise to reduce crime, but many voters stated they just don't want their dogs wearing masks. Sweaters were okay, just not masks. Also finishing at 36 is Secret Squirrel. Secret Squirrel, the candidate who made secrets a campaign platform rather than campaign killer, found out voters prefer candidates with the kind of secrets that are fun to find out. And it looks like Pixie and Dixie have finished at the number 35 spot. Apparently, Dixie couldn't embrace, nor apparently check. More results later.
Cartoon Network's voting returns coverage of Cartoon Campaign 2000 will return. This is a Cartoon Campaign 2000 Election Day update. Now from Cartoon Campaign headquarters in Washington, here's Bruce Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can give you our 32nd place finisher now, Popeye. Popeye fails to be strong to the finish and winds up in 32nd place. Some blamed the misgivings among voters over his so-called struggles with food addiction. Earlier today, a source close to Popeye scoffed at that notion and then added, "What does a guy have to do around here to get a hamburger?" Once again, that's Popeye, finishing in 32nd place. More election results later.
This is a Cartoon Campaign 2000 Election Day update. Now from Cartoon Campaign headquarters in Washington, here's Bruce Taylor.
We can now officially declare a 30th place finish for Two Stupid Dogs. Two Stupid Dogs has finished at number 30. The Stupid Dogs never really declared any sort of platform, hoping being stupid was enough. Apparently, not in this race. Again, finishing at number 30 are Two Stupid Dogs. More results later.
This is a Cartoon Campaign 2000 Election Day update. Now, here's Bruce Taylor.
Now let's go once again to Ollie North and Paul Begala for their thoughts on the results so far.
Thank you, Bruce. A night of big surprises, Paul. I look at the exit polling showing Hong Kong Phooey finishing 37th.
Oh, he got kicked.
There's no doubt about it. And here's the big one. Secret Squirrel, one of the government insiders, everybody expected him to do much better, finishing 36th. Here's my disappointment. Porky Pig. You know, pork barrel politics, bringing home the bacon, all of those slogans, none of them work. Porky Pig finishing 34th in this race.
See, what astonished me was, as a big fan of Popeye.
Yeah.
Popeye just couldn't get it. Apparently, you know, leafy green vegetables, not a very sexy issue with the voters. I think people they got confused. They couldn't tell whether his real enemy was Brutus or Bluto.
I think a lot of people, you know, there's first ladies things, and the whole thing with Olive Oyl, and just the way she comes across, just no appeal to the
I love
voters.
Olive Oyl, but she is drawn rather thin, and then there's Wimpy. Out there borrowing, stealing hamburgers every other day. It was just too much for poor Popeye, and I hate to see a guy like that lose.
Big surprise for us Southerners. The backlash against Foghorn Leghorn, finishing 31st in this race. A true Southern politician. There's no doubt that this is a repudiation of the Southern bloc of voters.
Oh, particularly that great old style. I'll say, you could see him on the floor of the Senate. I hear actually he's going to be played in the movie version by Senator Thompson of Tennessee.
I also know that one of the problems with him was the Foghorn Leghorn, all the nasty jokes that you guys made against him on the political left.
They didn't like a guy whose last name ended in Horn. That's just all there is to it.
Bruce, that's how we see it here on Equal Time.
This is a Cartoon Campaign 2000 Election Day update. Now from Cartoon Campaign headquarters in Washington, here's Bruce Taylor.
We have a 26th place finish we can give you. Finishing at number 26 are the Animaniacs. The Animaniacs, the irrepressible trio who promised to eat less sugar during the campaign. Voters apparently weren't convinced of the promise and chose to err on the side of peace and quiet. The Animaniacs finishing at number 26. And in 25th place, Yosemite Sam. For more on that story, we go now to Monica Schumann in Washington, D.C.
I'm Monica Schumann in Washington, where diplomats are expressing relief that the next American finger on the button won't be Yosemite Sam's. For weeks, opponents blasted Sam, saying his election would mean reigniting the arms race. Sam pledged as president to shoot from the lip and not from the hip, but seemed to undermine his words by repeatedly blowing up his own campaign headquarters. With continuing special coverage of Cartoon Campaign 2000, I'm Monica Schumann.
This is a Cartoon Campaign 2000 Election Day update. Now from Cartoon Campaign head in Washington, here's Bruce Taylor.
We can now officially declare a 24th place finish. Finishing at number 24 is Freakazoid. Freakazoid, a candidate created by the internet, ironically finding out now how the rest of America feels every day not to have the online support that was promised.
And in 23rd place, Pepe Le Pew.
I'm Heather Kelly in Las Vegas, where Le Pew had gambled he'd win big in, quote, the city of Lady Luck. He blamed today's poor finish on a failure to menage his supporters well and a House inquiry into his relationship with a Wisconsin house cat. Le Pew's only comment on the ongoing investigation, c'est l'amour. This has been a Cartoon Campaign 2000 update. I'm Heather Kelly.
This is a Cartoon Campaign 2000 Election Day update. Now from Cartoon Campaign headquarters in Washington, here's Bruce Taylor.
We want to now bring you the 22nd place finisher. Finishing at number 22 is Johnny Quest. Voters expressed confusion throughout the campaign over which Quest they were supposed to be voting for. Some say a clearer, more well-defined character might have helped. So why enter that into politics at this point? Again, finishing at number 22 is Johnny Quest. And in 21st place, I Am Weasel. For more on that story, we go now to Joe Weasel in Columbus.
Moments ago, I Am Weasel conceded the election at his campaign headquarters here in Columbus. I Am was stung early when opponents accused him of being just another in a long line of weasels wanting to become president. Earlier today, I spoke to a respected local TV reporter who preferred to remain nameless, and he called that a cheap shot, adding, that was the kind of thing I Am had probably heard most of his life, even as far back as the first grade, and that stupid weasel jokes weren't funny even then.
All this week, Adult Swim has posed the question, in a battle between a flying shark and a flying crocodile, who would win? Tonight, we tally the votes from our panel of experts. We'll also be presenting a special flying shark versus flying crocodile special presentation. But enough about that. The presentation is in 3 acts. Each act portrays the battle as it actually occurred. That's a promise from us to you. The victor will be announced at midnight. Flying shark versus flying crocodile. Who will win? Find out tonight. All this week, Adult Swim has posed the question, who would win in a battle between a flying shark and a flying crocodile? Flying shark or flying crocodile? Shark, crocodile, sharkadile. The votes have been tallied and the results verified by Adult Swim's verificationologist. This is what she had to say.
Who won? The crocodile.
Thank you, madam. That is exactly correct what you just said. The flying crocodile won, as all smart people knew he would. And the shark? He's a loser. Thanks for watching. Question. In a battle between a flying shark and a flying crocodile, who would win?
I don't know. I'm not big on violence, you know. I don't like to fight. I don't like seeing people fight. Both people are really getting hurt, you know. Like, if not physically, emotionally.
Commendable, but not worth $25. Try again.
I think the flying crocodile, he's got arms and legs. Sharks just got fins.
Question. In a battle between a flying shark and a flying crocodile, who would win?
I think I would say the crocodile. A shark is vicious, of course, but the jaw of the crocodile, he can snap shut just like that, the teeth, the jaw. But his tail flips. The crocodile.
Interesting. Question. In a battle between a flying shark and a flying crocodile, who would win?
The shark is much larger than a crocodile, and I think it would take much more punishment. They usually shred their food.
We all shred our food. What's your point? Let's hear from the shark girl.
Yeah.
Ingenious. My name is Sheikh Zula, the mic ruler, the old schooler. You want a trip? I'll bring it to you. Frylock and I'm on top. Rock you like a cop. Meatwad, you're up next with your knock-knock. Meatwad, make the money see. Meatwad, get the honey's G. Driving in my car, living like a star. Ice on my fingers and my toes, and I'm a Taurus. 'Cause we are the Aqua Teens. Make the homies say ho, and the girlies want to scream. My name is Sheikh Zula, the mic ruler, the old schooler. You want a trip? I'll bring it to you. Frylock and I'm on top. Rock you like a cop. Meatwad, you're up next with your knock-knock. Meatwad, make the money see. Meatwad, get the honey's G. Driving in my car, living like a star. Ice on my fingers and my toes, and I'm a Taurus. 'Cause we are the Aqua Teens. Make the homies say ho, and the girlies want to scream. I'm here to say a word about Adult Swim's Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I like it. I also enjoy painting things, like this whale. And this whale. He's breaching. Here's another one. See his special hat? He's a time traveler. He knows what the future holds for all of us. With all my whales, I still find time for Aqua Teen Sunday nights at 11:45 p.m. I have silver hair. Summer means fun on Adult Swim Sunday nights, beginning at 11 with the Futurators, Birdland Man, and Sea Fighters on the March. Breakin' Jake is up next at midnight 15, followed by Aqua Friend Kickoff Team at midnight, only reversed.
Ow!
My idea. Blue Balls Malone and Reverend Randy complete our adults-only Sunday Summer Fun Time lineup. If I change my mind or make any more important decisions, I'll let you know. I'm going to bed. Adult Swim advertising revenues are way up, but there are opportunities we're not taking advantage of. Specifically, cigarettes, liquor, and strip clubs. The money's there, we're just not getting any of it. Instead, we give them ours. Whose fault is this? Our tight-ass general manager. Hey, loosen up, sport. Cigarettes, booze, and strippers are where it's at. Let's tear off a piece while we can. That's what I'm talking about. Adult Swim DVDs are hot, hot, hot. Every day, millions of our units are shipped and sold. In turn, millions of dollars are shipped back to Atlanta, Georgia to be distributed. But look at the chart. Clearly, Adult Swim is getting shafted by this pie. That's why that pie is a fake. Here's the real pie. See the difference? That's how we beat Star Wars. Adult Swim would like to thank you, the consumer. God bless America. Researchers found that people think the internet is almost as good as television. AdultSwim.com believes it can be better than television by addressing these concerns. Why can't the internet talk to me like my television does? Why can't I ever remember my password? Why are so many of my new internet pen pals worried about my sex life? And Action Girls. AdultSwim.com, making the internet better than television so people can stop making television. AdultSwim.com is currently ranked number 6,026 in average traffic ranking. We think we can do better. Here are a few site upgrades you'll be noticing in the coming weeks. Nature films, featuring animals doing it. Prawn, featuring people doing it. Sex, specifically how to do it. And senior discounts. AdultSwim.com, changing the mix to jack up our hits from 6026. Anything goes on the internet, baby. The Internet, miracle of science. But what is the Internet? Is it a computer with the Internet inside? No one knows, but we know. We're AdultSwim.com. Call now. Internet people are waiting. Adult Swim has been adversely affected by cutbacks in federal funding. Here's where our federal dollars went pre-cutback. Now let's look at the post-cutback allocations. Clearly, the new guidelines have severely skewed our pie. What can you do to help? Simple. This year, when paying your taxes, request that a portion be allocated to us. We're Adult Swim, helping you, helping us of A. The Adult Swim Image Committee has just released their image data for 2005. But that's the wrong image data. Thank you. Here's the breakdown. 23% National Geographic, 40% Gilligan's Island, 12% Humping, and 61% Texas Hold'em. Now let's compare our pie to Oxygen, the women's channel. That looks delicious. I'd like a piece of that. See you in the kitchen, ladies. Adult Swim is a hit with the ladies. As you can see, our lady ratings are on the rise. This tells us, 1, more girls are watching, 2, girls dig us, and 3, we think girls are sexy. Clearly, the numbers are up, and so am I. Let's get it on. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It was out of line. What I meant to say was, welcome, ladies, to Adult Swim, where we do it all night long. The Adult Swim on-air department announces they'll be producing new promos in 2005. Also new in 05, all Adult Swim promos will be in high definition or MoDef. We think you'll be impressed. Here's a clip from a low-def 04 promo. Now let's enhance it using our new MoDef Leopard technology. Look at the detail. Remarkable. Adult Swim promotions. No jive in 05. Tell your friends. Let's meet Rory. Rory, what are you doing?
Watching Inuyasha.
Why are you watching Inuyasha when you can be Inuyasha at SwimCon?
I am Inuyasha, the dog boy.
Don't watch your dreams, live them at SwimCon.
I'm not alone anymore.
Yeah, I know. Watch your dreams, live them at SwimCon.
More comedy in the evening. Adult Swim, the king.
Thank you, singers. But in fact, America doesn't have a king. Why doesn't America have a king? Let's look at the chart. Okay, we don't have a chart. But now we do have a chart, and a second chart, which is fine, but America doesn't need more charts. It needs a king.
Adult Swim.
The king. Happy holidays from the whole gang here at Adult Swim. Thursday on Adult Swim.
Sometimes you just want to be around other men, you know? You know what's so wrong about gayness? If there are two men, who has the vagina?
You need a vagina.
Yeah, vaginas are great. Wish I had one.
Things are strained between me and the missus.
You're overreacting.
Overreacting? Hey, thanks, fellas.
Take a picture, why don't you?
American Dad, Thursday at 11 on Adult Swim.
Well, that was bold television.
Smells like cheese.
Beginning June 9th, new episodes of Family Guy on Adult Swim. Thursday on Adult Swim.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants. What if I make a fudgy? Well, I just won't, that's all. I just won't. Blast, I just did! Stop doing that to my carpet!
Benji would do.
Hey!
Yeah.
Knock it off!
Oh, boy, that feels so
Stop
good.
it! Stop
That
it!
feels so good.
Oh, God! Ow, 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 ow! Just doing it for you!
New Family Guy episodes, Thursdays at 11:30 on Adult Swim.
You're funny. Say no to acid!
Thursday on Adult Swim.
Geez, relax, Mort. You think you were God himself.
No, he's over there.
Hey, you want to see what I can do? All right, ready? Check it out. Beer, glass. All right, now watch this. Oh, hey, guess I'll go over here for a minute. Oh, holy crap, that's still pouring itself. Oh, wow. Oh, that's amazing. I've never seen anyone do that. You want to go out later?
New Family Guy episodes, Thursdays at 11:30
Let me light that for you, babe.
on Adult Swim. Thursday on Adult Swim.
Oh, yeah, just kind of pull it out. Yeah. You know, if dogs aren't supposed to eat dental floss out of the garbage, why do they make it mint-flavored?
Ew, gross.
You know what else is gross? Ah, broke a damn blood vessel!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
New Family Guy episodes, Thursdays at 11:30
Oh my God, there's a bear in my oatmeal!
on Adult Swim. Thursday on Adult Swim.
This is even more fun than when I performed at the White House. Mr. President, I present to you Peter Griffin. Booga, 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 blah, 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 blah.
New Family Guy episodes, Thursdays at 11:30 on Adult Swim.
Tonight the babysitter comes, Rupert. Lovely Lidan.
Thursday on Adult Swim.
Oh, hey, Lidan. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Yeah? Oh, just me, Stewie. Just being myself. Yeah. Oh, well, this here? Oh, it's just my package. Yeah? Just my package. God delivered it. I signed for it. The world keeps on spinning. Yeah?
New Family Guy episodes, Thursdays at 11:30 on Adult Swim. Thursday on Adult Swim.
Help me! Ha ha! Got you!
Shut up, maggot! Calm down. You shall.
I'll save you!
New Family Guy episodes, Thursdays at 11:30 on Adult Swim.
Let's have sex.
New Family Guy episodes, Thursdays at 11:30 on Adult Swim. Adult Swim is getting bigger. Starting March 27th, Adult Swim's weekday lineup will begin at 10:30 p.m. As the chart indicates, our reasons for this maneuver are threefold. A, to maximize overschedulization. B, to make someone rich. And C, to force children to go to bed earlier so they can grow up to be affluent, healthy Adult Swim viewers. Adult Swim at 10:30, growing longer because we care. Starting Monday, Adult Swim's weekday lineup will begin at 10:30 p.m. Why? Let's look at the chart. But the chart doesn't really tell the story. Adult Swim is starting at 10:30 because A, we love you, B, we be giving you more of what you love, and C, to make someone rich. We're Adult Swim, perpetuating through avarice and virtue the ethereal glow of late-night television. This is William Street, and this is the Adult Swim Schedule Maker 5000, a supercomputer designed to make demographically precise programming decisions. Today's project, recalibrate the Sunday lineup. It would take human schedulographers months to make alterations the Schedule Maker 5000 can execute in nanotime. What? Finished already? Looks solid. Nice work, 5000. We're Adult Swim, putting the bite in Sunday night. Adult Swim has something for everyone. Many people enjoy watching cartoon characters doing things that real people sometimes do for fun, but because it's cartoons and not actually happening, Adult Swim characters can make things fun even when no one is having fun but them. In other words, variety. Adult Swim, wherever your alley is, we're up it. Why is Adult Swim showing live action on a cartoon network? To begin with, live action, when it's not unnecessarily live, can be cartoony. The cartoons require animation, which by definition is not live action. In other words, cartoons are a lie. Excluding post-infants and liars, no one likes cartoons. Next chart. Because they're a lie. We're Adult Swim. Now do you understand? People ask, why is Adult Swim showing live action on a cartoon network? Good question. Our reasons are threefold. Live action is where it's at. Cartoons are not live action, and no one likes cartoons, especially anime. Why not? Once again, the reasons are threefold. Anime isn't funny, anime is not live action, and it's all on DVD anyway. We're Adult Swim, the home of anime whether we like it or not. Adult Swim has something for everyone. In other words, variety. Viewers can enjoy watching our cartoon characters as they eat, drive cars, play recreational sports, or interact at the workplace. But most viewers don't care if our featured performers do anything at all, as long as they're colorful. Adult Swim, wherever your alley is, we're up it. Adult Swim is selling like hotcakes. Sales have risen dramatically, generating an increase in program purchasing power, or PPP. And that spells good news for you, the viewer. More entertainment, more variety, more higher resolutions. In other words, expansion. If you'd like to expand with us, go to the World Wide Web, enter keyword application.swimjob.com/job bonus. Adult Swim, we put the tune in Opportunity Tunes. Adult Swim has not aired a new Aqua Teen episode for more than a year. Why? It's called supply and demand. By limiting supply, we increase demand. The government does this with the farmers. They pay farmers to burn their cows, creating a need for more cows. The fact is, new Aqua Teen episodes were produced, but we're not going to air them. That would decrease demand, which is why we're going to air them. After all, we're not the government. We're Adult Swim. The Adult Swim family invites you to celebrate the holidays by spending Christmas Eve with Doom as he hosts an entire evening of Adult Swim holiday specials. Experience the true meaning of this joyous season through the unique perspective and magical wordplay of America's most beloved rap singer. It's Christmas with Doom, Christmas Eve beginning at 10 p.m. on Adult Swim. Adult Swim, filling your holidays with Doom.
Hey, Clam, you know what my favorite season is?
Chowder?
I was actually gonna say summer, but they do both end in ER.
We interrupt you with news. Cartoon Network special field reporter Me is in Los Angeles with this special report. Thank you, Me. I'm here at Cartoon Network's LA headquarters to get to the bottom of the Laszlo fiasco. Me, some people are wondering, is Laszlo alive or was he eaten by a bear? It's still unclear, but with little investigative reporting, I'm going to find out.
Sir, you can't go in there.
I managed to work my way inside. And I found some evidence. So you're responsible for Laszlo's demise.
I just draw. I don't write the thing.
I caught up with the writer, and this is what he had to say about his plot against poor little Laszlo.
You do know he's a cartoon, right?
Yeah, right. Just tell us. Will Laszlo survive his bear encounter?
Barely.
Well, there you have it. Back to me in the newsroom. Thanks to Me for that fantastic report. Be sure to tune in to Cartoon Network for the Camp Laszlo movie, Where's Laszlo? On Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network News has received reports that Laszlo, last seen pulling a pine cone from a bear's nose, is missing.
I can't believe he's gone!
Stay tuned for more, and be on the lookout for Cartoon Network's original movie, Where's Laszlo?, coming in February. Is Laszlo on the lam or in a bear's tummy? Find out in a special Cartoon Network Special Assignment Special, Where's Laszlo?, premiering Sunday, February 18th at 7 p.m. on Cartoon Network. Back to you. Your attention, please. Laszlo is missing. Is he lost in the woods and in grave danger? Did he become a bear snack? Find out in the premiere of Cartoon Network's original Camp Laszlo movie, Where's Laszlo? Sunday at 7 p.m. only on Cartoon Network. Adult Swim, worth the watching. Adult Swim is going to the movies. But do people still go to the movies? As the chart indicates, attendance is down. Clearly, audiences display a variety of reasons for not embracing the movie-going experience. Enough reasons to require 2 charts, and we could have done more. Nevertheless, the new Adult Swim movie is set to open in April, which is March Awareness Month. So think about March, then go see our movie in April. April, the Beehive Month. Adult Swim is going to the movies. But why do people go to the movies? This chart doesn't tell us much, but I know why I go. 1, stadium seating. 2, cup holders. 3, interesting smells. 4, special sex effects. And 5, I like sitting in the dark with strangers. That's why I'll be there for opening night of the Adult Swim adult feature movie, coming soon. See you at the movies. The opening of Adult Swim's TV movie for theaters draws near, and the question arises, what's the difference between making television and making a movie? To begin with, bigger cameras are required. Also, bigger actors. Longer pieces of film are required. Also, cocaine. Count on longer lines to the bathroom, endless bull meetings, and prostitutes. The adult TV movie for theaters. It's bigger than television. Fiscal projections for the soon-to-be-released Adult Swim's Little Hot Dog movie are clearly dependent upon the support of young people. So we asked America's youth, are you going to our movie? And they answered, no, I'm bored. Do you think I look pretty? God, I hate where I live. Are you holding? Give me your wallet and get your hands off me. Reasons enough to go see our Little Hot Dog movie. It's extreme. Finally, televised sensations for those who enjoy the watching of TV. The Adult Swim comedy series program with magical bits of comedic pleasure.
Check this out!
I am soaking wet. Well, that's a pickle.
Will you set me up? Are you drunk? No whammy, no whammy, stop!
Now you are ready to juice.
You're a self-absorbed ass. Jackpot.
The Adult Swim comedy series program. Nightly delight for those who prefer watching at times. There's nothing I enjoy more than taking off my shirt to spend the day with my woman. As I fall into her arms, she grabs hold of my ass with unmistakable purpose. After sex, we do some online shopping at adultswim.com. Just look at those DVDs. Then, later in the evening, it's time to check out Adult Swim's sassy weeknight programming, which, of course, gets us both interested in more sex. There's nothing I enjoy more than taking off my shirt to spend the day with my woman. I love it when she grabs that ass and holds on for dear life. Oh, yeah. After sex, it's time to check out Adult Swim's sassy weeknight programming, which, of course, gets us both interested in more sex. Adult Swim's latest initial public offering, or IPO, outsold our previous IPOs convincingly. As a result, no more Adult Swim shares are available. The plan now is to sell other stocks of our own invention, beginning with 500 shares of Meatwad, symbol MWAD. Interested? Call your broker or the internet and order your MWAD. Now sit back and watch it grow. Adult Swim Equities. Buy low, sell high, stay frosty. Tim and Eric Awesome Show, great job. I will never watch it or buy it. Well, we heard you loud and clear, Never Death 86, so here it is.
Gotcha.
The new season of Tim and Eric Awesome Show, great job, beginning November 18th. Some people think it's funny.
Steve! Oh. Shut up!
I am very experienced in lovemaking.
Tim and Eric Awesome Show, great job. New episode next Sunday at 12:15. Celebrate the holidays with Adult Swim's 388 Days of Christmas. Beginning December 10th, we're airing 2 weeks of special holiday episodes. Then in January 2008, the 388 days continue with Adult Swim's 10 months of private holiday reflection. A time to think about the true meaning of Christmas 2008. This period runs through Thanksgiving 2008. Adult Swim's 388 Days of Christmas, beginning December 10th, 2007. Celebrate the holidays with Adult Swim's 388 Days of Christmas. Why not the traditional 395 Days of Christmas? Simple. 2008 is a leap year, which is why we canceled the first 8 days of 2007. But uncancel those 8 days and average them with the 12 days of Christmas, and you come up with December, the official month of Adult Swim's 388 Days of Christmas, weeknights at midnight. Celebrate Christmas 2008 with Adult Swim's 388 Days of Christmas, which officially began December 10th, 2007. To those of you whose Christmas 2007 began in 2006, Merry Christmas. However, if your Christmas 2007 began in 2007, you're too late. But not too late for our 10 months of private holiday reflection. Start thinking about that now. Adult Swim's 388 Days of Christmas, weeknights at midnight. To honor 5 years of outstanding performance, Adult Swim will be airing every episode of Futurama. To mark this momentous occasion, a short poem. Although your show is on too late, from what I hear, it's pretty great. But now, farewell, oh future friend. We never thought that contract would end. By Bruce Taylor. It's the last Futurama marathon, beginning the day after Christmas on Adult Swim. To honor 5 years of outstanding performance, Adult Swim will be airing every episode of Futurama. To mark this momentous occasion, a short poem. Although your show is on too late, from what I hear, it's pretty great. By Bruce Taylor. It's the last Futurama marathon on Adult Swim. Tonight, Adult Swim harkens back with great affection to 2003, when Futurama first entered our lives. Then, as the years passed, our relationship with Futurama flourished, and it became even more a part of our lives. However, in 2007, we found out we were losing Futurama and tried to destroy it by running the out of it. But you can't cut out your own heart just because it bleeds on your dream. We still love you, Futurama. As Adult Swim bids farewell to Futurama, the question arises, how are we going to replace Futurama? Well, you can't. That's why Adult Swim has decided to take a little time off. We've always wanted to float down the Mississippi. Maybe we'll do that. Or maybe we'll get started on that novel we wanted to write, Getting Laid on the Old Mississippi. Sex sells, especially when rivers are involved. Or maybe we'll run American Dad. Adult Swim would like to thank Futurama for the 5 wonderful years they've given us. May good fortune follow you, Futurama, wherever you roam. You take the high road, and Adult Swim will take the low road. You know about that road, don't you, bitch? The road that leaves us with a big hole in our schedule. Thanks a load. And thank you, viewers, for watching the last Futurama marathon on Adult Swim. Hello, I'm Bruce Taylor, General Manager of WADULT SWIM TV, The Riverboat. I'd like to have a moment of your time to discuss a program we feature here at the boat. It's called Squidbillies, and we are extremely proud of it. Why? Because it may just be the best show on television. Squidbillies features some of the most colorful characters and ingenious storytelling that WADULT SWIM TV has to offer, all set in a wonderfully authentic rural locale. But unfortunately, the audience for Squidbillies is not as large as we had hoped for. That's why I now urge you, if you haven't as yet given Squidbillies a chance, please do so. You won't be disappointed. I guarantee it. Hello, I'm Bruce Taylor, General Manager of WADULT SWIM TV, The Riverboat. Because we here at the boat believe Squidbillies may be the best show on television, it's in the best interest of our audience to offer this outstanding program 5 nights a week rather than 1. So we'll be airing Squidbillies Monday through Thursday at midnight, immediately following Family Guy. Why? Because you deserve it. This is William Street, and this is the Adult Swim Schedule Maker 5000, a supercomputer designed to make demographically precise programming decisions. It would take human schedulographers months to make alterations the Schedule Maker 5000 can execute in nanotime. What? Finished already? Looks solid. A nice work, 5000. Adult Swim. Wherever your alley is, we're up it. Adult Swim, worth the watching. Adult Swim reminds you to set your clocks back from 11 to 10 p.m. when Adult Swim late night savings time begins on January 1st. Chances are you'll be seriously tore up on that date. But by starting your evening at 10 rather than 11, you lose an hour of tear-up time while gaining an hour of King of the Hill. So remember, Adult Swim late night savings time begins January 1st, 2009, the year of the Hill. Happy New Year from Adult Swim. King of the Hill is brought to you by Strickland Propane. King of the Hill is brought to you by Adult Swim. King of the Hill is brought to you by the Arlen Booster Club. King of the Hill is brought to you by Megalomart. King of the Hill is brought to you by Scrubby's Car Wash. King of the Hill is brought to you by the City of Arlen. King of the Hill is brought to you by the Arlen Beauty Academy. King of the Hill is brought to you by Alamo Beer. King of the Hill is brought to you by the Arlen Public Library. King of the Hill is brought to you by Nine Rivers Country Club. King of the Hill is brought to you by Dale's Dead Bug. King of the Hill is brought to you by Goober Smoochers. King of the Hill is brought to you by the Arlen Gun Club. King of the Hill is brought to you by Sugarfoot's Barbecue. King of the Hill is brought to you by Jug Store Cowboys. King of the Hill is brought to you by the Arlen Mall. King of the Hill is brought to you by the Arlen Bystander. Being stuck in front of a computer all day at work is the worst. Leave the drudgery behind and play games on AdultSwim.com. Escape into sexy new fantasy worlds, violent, blood-soaked fantasias like Zombie Hooker Nightmare, Amateur Surgeon, Meowcenaries, Candy Mountain Massacre, Gigolo Assassin, Spell My Finger, Viva Caligula, My Little Bastard, and whatever the hell this is. Play Adult Swim games at work because the porn sites are blocked. The Internet. But what is the Internet? Is it a computer with the Internet inside? No one knows. But we know. We're AdultSwim.com. Call now. Internet people are waiting. Last Sunday on Adult Swim, some of your televisions may have performed erratically during the Season 4 premiere of Venture Brothers. Adult Swim would like to accept partial responsibility in this matter. To make amends, Adult Swim will re-air the Venture Brothers season premiere this Monday through Thursday at 12:30. While other networks may be run more efficiently than Adult Swim, we don't care. We think we're doing a pretty good job. Adult Swim Games presents Hemp Tycoon. Hey, you like those online farming games? How about hemp? You like that? Of course you do. You won't shut up about it. So get to planning some of nature's gift to humanity. Advanced levels to unlock new seeds and a host of pseudo-agricultural items. It takes strategy, cunning, and persistence. And it's downright addictive. People say it isn't, but we both know that's a lie. Hemp Tycoon. New game on AdultSwim.com. Adult Swim urges you to take a moment to consider the true meaning of this joyous holiday season. Happy holidays from all of us here at Adult Swim. Whether you're celebrating the holidays with friends and family or spending time alone, focusing on your own personal disappointments, Adult Swim wishes you a joyous holiday season. Happy holidays from Adult Swim. It's that time of the year again. Adult Swim, once again, would like to wish all of our audience a joyous and peaceful holiday season. May it be a time of peace and goodwill, a celebration of everything. Home, friends, family, and giving, and peace. Adult Swim, again, your home for the holidays. It's that time of the year again. Adult Swim urges you to take a moment to consider the true meaning of this joyous holiday season. Again. Happy holidays again from Adult Swim.
Hello, citizen. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Steve Nash, and I play professional basketball.
Steve Nash? Zorak, I thought we were talking to Nash Bridges today.
Nope.
He rides around San Francisco solving murders with Cheech. Do you mind, Steve? Zorak and I are trying to have a conversation over here. Wait a minute. What's that you've got in your hand there, Steve? Say, what is this on my desk? Vitamin water. Vitamin water. Vitamin water. Well, that's about all the time we have. Thanks, Steve Nash.
Go to AdultSwim.com to see Space Ghost interviews Steve Nash, brought to you by Vitamin Water Connect.
Hello, citizen. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Steve Nash, and I play professional basketball.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Now I'm ready.
Go to AdultSwim.com to see Space Ghost interviews Steve Nash, brought to you by Vitamin Water Connect.
Put your thoughts on better things. Turn to something else, and you won't feel this thing. Float your restless mind away. 'Cause this is the only time we'll see better days. Easy on yourself. Don't be someone else. Da-da-da.
In other news, Death Clock may be starting World War III.
I can't wait for the show in Syria. We're gonna start promoting it. Can't wait. Promote it.
You've double booked a gig on the exact same day with Syria and Israel, who are bitter enemies.
Can't we cancel it?
Will we all die in a burning ball of flame? Find out on Metalocalypse this Sunday at 12:30. This holiday season, visit AdultSwim.com, where all your Christmas wishes come true. Like Christmas surgery. That Christmas hooker you've had your eye on. The violent Christmas rampage you've been holding in since Thanksgiving. And your very own dead body in a Santa hat. Go get 'em, Ram. Merry Christmas from Adult Swim Games. Adult Swim. When I look out onto the horizon, what do I see? Well, right now I can't see a horizon. All I can see is the side of a rusty semi-trailer parked outside my window. Why is it there? Can someone please tell me? It's been parked illegally for months. Is it a big deal? Probably not. But it's just another example of us, as a company, taking our eyes off the target. I don't know about you, but I want to know what's in there. Focus. It's what turns a good company into a great company. Did everybody see what I just did? Simple, right? Wrong. Let me show you an eye picture I took with my camera phone. As you can see, the paper towel in this picture is on the bush when it would have been so easy to place it in the wastebasket. You know, when my dad founded this company over 40 years ago, he had a saying, "A dirty bird only thinks he can fly." Are we clear? What does it take to be a leader? Actually, let me back up a step. Now, we all know that around here, Friday is Bagel Day. But who decides the assortment? Now, if it were up to me, I'd get a bag filled to the brim with nothing but cheddar cheese bagels. After all, that seems to be everyone's favorite. Cheddar cheese? And that's why I'm in charge. We're number one. Since the day we signed on, Adult Swim has been a ratings success in the most lucrative ratings demos. But when our success comes to an end, and it will, what will become of us? I've been having this dream lately. Maybe some of you are having the same dream. There's a medicine man. I can't see his face, but I sense he's wise. He's naked, and the weight of him on my chest makes it impossible to breathe. No, don't clap now. You know, I've given my life to this company, and for what? Lately, I can't stop thinking about the fact that one day, every one of us in this room will be dead. See you tomorrow. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by Waffle Hut. Take me to the Waffle Hut. It's so yummy in my tummy. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by the Arlen Advocate. We're Arlen's other newspaper. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by Get In, Get Out. When you need snacks real fast, but don't need them to be real good. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by Hotel Arlen. We're not that kind of hotel anymore. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by the Arlen Barn. Best meatloaf in the county, and now serving sandwiches. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by Staubach Elementary School, building the next generation of Arlen leaders today. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by Heimlich County Junior College. Come for a visit, stay for the beauty school. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by Cover to Cover Books. The only way to read books is cover to cover. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by Channel 84. Late-breaking weather, every hour on the hour. Tonight's King of the Hill episode is brought to you by Thatherton Fuels. When you want propane done right, come to Thatherton Fuels. The other day, I saw some stupid ass that pissed me the off. Who in their right mind would make a show about a family of hillbilly squids? Nobody wants to see that nasty ass. Makes me want to go and find the creator of this show and beat the dog out of their asses. You better cross the street when you see me coming. I don't play that. What the is an Adult Swim? That sounds like a softcore porno TV station or something. You might as well get me my own show on there. I'll have like 50 big booty bitches shaking their ass while I'm making it rain to show all your bitch asses what a true pimp looks like. Who wouldn't want to watch some tight ass like that? I know I sure as would. American Dad is brought to you by this eagle, Caw, and by Skittles, Taste the Rainbow. Adult Swim Games knows that some animals just want to die. Nature is dumb like that. That's why we're bringing in the Extinction Squad for iPhone and iPad. Bounce those desperate critters into the gentle arms of some burly Aussies. Dodos, pandas, silverbacks, even humpback whales get low sometimes. Step it up, nature. We ain't your babysitter. Extinction Squad for iPhone and iPad. Just 99 cents from Adult Swim Games. Play us out, didgeridoo.
Happy holidays, America. Here, Adult Swim got you this. It's a free iPhone game, Amateur Surgeon Christmas Edition, free on your iPhone. It's up to you to save Santa with nothing more than wrapping paper, some Christmas lights, and goodwill toward men. And it's all free as our gift to you. Don't have an iPhone? Well, go screw yourself. Amateur Surgeon Christmas Edition, free on the iPhone App Store from Adult Swim Games.
Drop your socks and reset your clocks. Prompted by the success of Adult Swim's 4 a.m. time slot, 4 a.m. has moved to 8 p.m. Research tells us the 8 p.m. audience is identical to the 4 a.m. audience divided by 2. So if we can keep the 4 a.m.ers awake until 8 p.m., we're home free. Plan B? Move 4 a.m. to midnight and tell 8 p.m. to go itself. Adult Swim, comedy where you least expect it. In 2011, AdultSwim.com was the #1 website in the world. Then we up. Adult Swim pulled all its episodes off of AdultSwim.com and told them to go to hell. The internet is dead. Television is king. This was the LSD talking. Now we're putting all of our shows back on AdultSwim.com, even the shows that everyone hates. Adult Swim and AdultSwim.com, your dream team, stream team. A surprising study shows Americans are reading more, up to 15% more in states where books are still legal. If this trend continues, the written word will be kicking video's ass by 2070. That's why Adult Swim is novelizing all of its shows, beginning with Mike Tyson, A Mouthful of Punches, Mr. Pickles, Waiting for Satan, and Do You Want Sex with These Fries? The Adult Swim Press, it's our word against yours. The Internet, miracle of science. But what is the Internet? Is it a computer with the Internet inside? No one knows, but we know. We're AdultSwim.com. Call now. Internet people are waiting. Adult Swim has received the new Constructive Censorship Group guidelines. Once again, CCG has a problem with sex. They're not getting any. Just kidding. They get loads. As do I. Their point is, sex has no place on TV. It belongs in the privacy of the bedroom. or in our national parks. So look for Sex Yurts coming this fall to Adult Swim. Sex Yurts. Do it till it yurts.
Your lips are so moist.
Love is like an ocean.
I'm very nervous. It could come home at any moment.
I just want to taste your spit one more time.
But blood is thicker than water.
Hey, babe, I'm home early. Charlene.
Oh.
Steve?
Oh, my goodness.
Charlene, you've betrayed me, and I'm going to stab my brother in the heart.
Curtis, no!
Tender Touches. The Love Triangle unfolds Monday at 12:30 a.m. on Adult Swim. At Adult Swim, just as one hand washing the other prevents fecal-oral infection, one brainwashing another prevents in-the-box thinking or stink-think. It's called collaboration. The philosopher Collaboranus once said, "A single idea is a virgin at an orgy, but several ideas collaborating form a human centipede of horizontal growth." We're Adult Swim, your collaboration station. Binging. ATK, ADI. Translation, all the kids are doing it. Look at the charts. Kids 18 to 34 are binging their brains out, watching several successive season series simultaneously. In my day, binging meant a pitcher of Black Russians, a $4 hooker, and waking up with your balls on backwards. Stick that in your pie chart. I'm Bruce Taylor for Adult Swim. Today, Adult Swim celebrates Pete Smith Day. Who is Pete Smith, you ask? Good question. Pete Smith was born in Pawhuska, Oklahoma in 1929 to a pair of itinerant cobblers. From his earliest days, Pete had a way with words. He used this power to change the world. Pete realized that if you stacked words in a particular sequence, a light would shine. He called this light a joke. From there, he was off to the races. Over the next 40 or 50 years, Pete created many jokes and made literally dozens of people laugh, except for me. I've never laughed at one of Pete's jokes. Still, Pete was very beloved at Adult Swim. Many called him a good boy. Sadly, on September 28th, 2017, Pete broke his leg and had to be put down. But if you listen on a clear night, you'll hear him running free, eating grass, enjoying some well-earned rest. So, today, please join us in celebrating Pete Smith Day at Adult Swim. It's what Pete would want. Some people say Adult Swim has distorted the true meaning of Pete Smith Day. That we've taken something pure, something sacred, and ruined it. Pete Smith Day used to be about hope, they say, and togetherness, and family values. Okay, sure, point taken. And also renewal, they add, the renewal of the human spirit. And I don't know, America or some... Adult Swim has taken everything that Pete Smith stood for and cashed it in. That's what they'll tell you. They say we've squeezed it for profit, taken those ill-gotten gains and spent them on yacht rides and artisanal cocktails. We've wrung it out like a sopping dish rag and pocketed our filthy lucre. We've rinsed the heart and soul of the day down the drain and let the garbage disposal rip. And to those people we say, you. Happy Pete Smith Day from Adult Swim. Johnny and Janie are past childhood, but have not yet grown into manhood and womanhood. Johnny and Janie are experiencing a phase of life called puberty. This is the period of growth that brings about sexual maturity. Let's take a closer look at how puberty affects Johnny. Without warning, Johnny's brain begins sending sexual secretions to his gonads. These are called gonadotropic hormones. Look at them go, full of piss and vinegar. Now let's look at Johnny's primary sex characteristics. He has gonads, or testes, living right next door to Mr. Penis. Here's a side view. Johnny has nothing to brag about, in my opinion. Maybe he'll grow larger. Janie would like that. Despite his short penis, Johnny still has the capacity to produce spermatozoa, or sex cells. Any visual stimuli can jumpstart Johnny's restless sperm. Something as simple as Janie putting on her shoes, or Johnny imagining that he's a powerful gladiator like Hercules or Tarzan. Johnny often imagines his own genitals projected next to his naked body. It excites him. These stimuli will send Johnny's spermatozoa up the sperm highway, passing the seminal vesicles on the way to the prostate gland. There, prostate juice mixes with the sperm cells to become semen, all ready and waiting for Janie. Speaking of which, let's take a look at Janie's private parts. At the age of 13, Janie will imagine she has bugs crawling all over her body. They are, in fact, gonadotropic hormones. Janie will soon grow a tiny bikini bottom flanked by her uterus and ovaries. Let's explore Janie's bikini bottom. It looks a bit like the Los Angeles Rams logo. Suddenly, several mysterious organs begin to appear on Janie's body. No one knows where they come from or their purpose. I certainly don't. Please, don't zoom in closer. It's nothing but trouble down there. At least that's what Mother says. Now Janie has achieved full puberty. She is a functioning puberteen. Every puberteen has their own distinct personality. Janie's friend, Round Heels, is overdeveloped sexually. Her legs never close. Teddy Ballgame is a star athlete, but that doesn't stop him from wanting to plug his teammates. He's probably imagining this particular teammate is his best friend's mother. The mind wanders in the heat of passion. Johnny is sometimes awkward and clumsy. Often he doesn't recognize his own feet. He drops plates of food on his tiny penis. When this happens, his overbearing mother rejects him, while Janie laughs at a remembered joke. But Janie has problems too. Her ducts are clogged with sinful thoughts, and she hates her face, trying constantly to wipe it off. You can't wipe off the original sin of woman, Janie. That's why we're all cursed. But now it's time to bid farewell to Johnny and Janie as they leave puberty and begin what Mother calls the slow-suffering slide into the eternal void. This is Bruce Taylor saying, bye now.